Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 9. Now guys, so far this tournament has been amazing, okay? I'm just getting the chills all over every episode. We don't even have father characters in the show, man. Like every other side character is OP. Like that Vine girl really surprised me. She whooped that other dude, but I was not expecting that, right? So, except that the pervy kid, his father, I'm sorry, with the little balls, bro, shut the hell up. But most of their abilities are strong. Also, you guys pointed out in the comments, like, can Aizawa, because he has a quirk to erase other quirks, can he erase the invisible girl's quirk, which would render her naked? That is hilarious to think about. Like, think about that for a second. Maybe she can never turn it off. Can Aizawa turn it off, though? Right? Damn. That is hilarious. Imagine Aizawa does her dirty like that in public and just, right, makes her flash everybody. That would be insane. But yeah, you guys pointed that out in the comments. I laughed my ass off because that would have never even occurred to me. I love it. But yeah, I think today we're getting Bakugo versus the girl that Deku likes, and she's nervous, and they did say, oh, Bakugo would definitely kill her if he got the chance. So let's see. This is one of those lose-lose situations, even in real life, because you never want to fight a girl, right? Because it kind of does mess up with your ego a little bit when you're a dude. There's no winning scenario. If you win, you beat up a chick. And I'm talking about the physical aspect of going up against a girl, right? Like in a physical aspect, there's no upside. Like if you win, you beat up a chick. If you lose, you got beaten up by a chick. So it's a lose-lose situation. So this is gonna be interesting because this is literally that, but with powers. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord, all that. Let's go, man.
Become a pro. I'll sign with a good agency and make plenty of money. Then I'll be able to let my parents have an easy life. When Ida said that he was trying his best to beat you, I actually felt embarrassed for myself.
Yo.
Uraraka.
Everyone's facing their future and giving this their best. That means we're all rivals. Even you and me, Deku. Guess I'll see you in the finals.
She's nervous. I would be nervous too, bro. Going up against a Bakugo, and like Bakugo, he's not a normal kid, bro. He's on an ego trip, right? His ego is fragile, so you know if she does something to him, if she slaps him or embarrasses him even a little, my boy gonna go off, bro. Okay, so she has a reason to be nervous, but I love how she kind of declared war on him as well. Like, see you in the finals, even though she's not that optimistic, you can see that she's vividly nervous. But I guess this makes it a little bit more fair because it is girl versus boy, but we already saw the Vine chick beat a boy before. So with powers, it's a different story than in real life, right? So let's see. And also she turned down Midoriya's battle strategy against Bakugo, which means she wants to do this on her own. Hey, I can respect that. Bakugo versus Uraraka. I keep forgetting her name. I wouldn't say that's a determined face. I would say that's an annoyed face. He's like, I need to go up against a girl?
Versus the one I'm personally rooting for, also from Class 1A, Uraraka!
Pink cheeks.
Pink cheeks?
What did he
You're the
say?
one who screws around with gravity, right, pink cheeks?
Pink cheeks?
My man called her pink cheeks. I guess she has a little pink on her cheeks. I hope he's talking about those cheeks. Yo, this is hilarious.
Well, if you're gonna give up to it now, because I'm not gonna hold anything back.
Hey, equal rights, equal lefts.
He almost never has any openings. And the more he moves, the more he sweats, which just makes his quirk more powerful. He's gotten really good at using his explosions to move around in the air.
That's a good point. The more he moves, the more he sweats. And he sweat, like, right? His sweat is his fuel. So that's kind of a win-win for Bakugo. Yo, I would say Bakugo's only weakness is when he gets pissed off, right? He needs to get control of his emotions. Aside from that, yo, my boy has a powerful quirk.
But if Uraraka is able to touch him, she can use her quirk to make him float.
True.
She could send him out of bounds.
But not really.
That's why It's obvious what Uraraka needs to do to get the upper hand.
She can't really send him out of bounds. Even if she makes him float, he can still fly using his quirk. We saw him maneuver mid-air rather well, right? So, what are you talking about?
Let the 8th match begin!
Strike first!
Giving up isn't an option for me.
Wow, look at her go!
Here it comes!
Nah, he's gonna switch it up.
If I can
He's gonna-
dodge this move!
Yeah.
Uraraka!
He switched it
He
up.
blasted her!
Oh, looks like Bakugo's not planning on showing her any mercy.
Yeah, Mom.
Saw it coming and I still couldn't get out of the way.
Oh wait, so he didn't switch it up. I thought he kind of went down low, but no. Okay, she expected that and she still couldn't get out of the way. That's even crazier.
You should have dropped out of the match.
This is my chance. I can make him float.
You know what's messed up? I really respect her resilience, but Bakugo has a point. Bakugo's quirk isn't made for him to go easy on somebody. His quirk is made to kill somebody. Let's be honest. Like, we can't even cap. Like, my man is built to kill. So, she better be careful.
Reaction time.
Seriously, the dude's insane.
Yeah.
Get the drop on him. And since Uraraka can't use her quirk unless she touches him, his lightning-fast reflexes put her at a huge disadvantage.
Bakugo, the total sadist.
Sadist. Yeah, Bakugo doesn't care.
This isn't over yet.
His ego's not gonna allow him to lose. You remember in the beginning he declared, damn, she getting
Looks like she's
thrown
not resting
around.
between attacks despite being exploded.
Remember in the beginning, Bakugo stood up in front of everybody because he had the top scores and he addressed everybody as losers and said, I'd win. Like, nah, I'd win, right? Just like in Jujutsu Kaisen, right? My man said, I'll win, man. So he can't lose now.
Poor girl.
Nah, don't take pity on her.
This
Yeah,
is
you can't even-
shameful. Listen, kid, you really want to be a hero? Then
Now, shut the hell up. What is he supposed to do? Lose? Just to appease your... Like, she's obviously coming after him. She agreed to a match. Now, at this point, they're disrespecting her resilience because she wanted this match and she's doing her best. Like, don't look down on her. Like, for trying. Cheer her on, but don't, like, put Bakugo down for actually fighting. What? He's supposed to go easy on her? Bruh, this ain't DEI, bro. What?
stop acting like a bully. If you're so good, just send her out of bounds.
This is a match.
Stop toying with the girl and end this match.
Yeah, you heard the guy.
The crowd is now booing Bakugo!
Which is, right? It's dumb. Like, you can boo the refs for not stopping the match. He can't stop the match. He can if he kills her, right?
And honestly, I kind of agree with what they're saying. Hey, whoa! What the crap?
Where is the man who started this uproar? Are you a pro?
Huh?
Because if you're being serious, you can go home and hang up your cape. I
Facts!
suggest looking into another career.
Facts!
You know what he's talking about?
I know what he's talking about. I just said it. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Why are you putting all that on Bakugo? The referee is not stopping the match. The match is still ongoing. She wanted to participate in this tournament. You're looking down on her, putting her down when she's doing her best against a very powerful opponent. You should be praising her, but not putting down her opponent for actually fighting back. What is he supposed to go easy on her? How is that fair, right? And then if she gets the win that way, then you're going to say, oh, you got bested by her. What? Bruh. If she's gonna take this W, she would want him to not go easy on her. What are you talking about?
Bakugo's fierceness is an acknowledgement of his opponent's strength. He knows
Facts!
he deserves to have made it this far.
Yeah!
So he's making sure he does whatever it takes to keep her at bay and come out on top.
She's determined.
You're keeping your eyes focused on me.
What? Oh, it's the rubble.
blame Bakugo for not noticing.
Oh no, I think it's the rubble. Cause that annoying kid also said, oh, you idiots, pay attention. And I said before, maybe she can use the rubble. I think because he's blasting things all over, I think she's gonna use the rubble.
But it's embarrassing for a pro to boo and not realize what's going on from the stands.
Ooh.
She kept low to the ground as she moved, which meant Bakugo's blasts tore up the floor of the ring, creating weapons for her. And then, she kept him focused on her by attacking relentlessly without rest, rendering him oblivious.
Hey, yo! Oh yeah, okay, I love this. I got the chills. I respect her for this. Every part of the way was her plan. Even her staying low, so he has to nuke the ground while trying to nuke her, right? Every part of that shit was her plan. She wasn't taking that right head on for no reason. This was the plan. She was packing up the stadium above him so she can like nuke him from above. Nah, I did not see that one. I knew it was gonna have something to do with the rocks and the rubble. Yo, yeah, that's it's like meteors falling.
I'll finally get close to him.
Yo, this is still an attempt for her to touch him. Even though I don't understand, even if she touches him, he can still propel himself and fly with his quirk. So that's not gonna KO him.
This is it! My shot! I'll win and be just like Deku!
Oh, the sheer power blew her away. Nah, he crazy. He's strong, man. Yeah, that shit blew her away. He's a problem. He's strong.
That was close.
Ooh, she pushed him to the limit.
I could into that, but I wasn't good enough.
Oh, she has no more left in her. Yeah, she Rock Lee in this bitch. Damn.
Uraraka is down!
That was sheer will
No.
and determination.
Get up. I'll become a hero.
Hey, you can still become a hero. Come on. You did well.
Daddy.
Uraraka is KO'd.
Not a scratch on him, but she pushed it. She pushed him to the limit. I gotta respect her. She pushed him to the limit. That's a fact. And I mean, he still had more in his reserves, obviously. But hey, she stood her ground, and I respect her for it. That dumbass hero that started to talk down to Bakugo. I love that Aizawa said, "Sit your dumbass down, man." I called it, man. Come on. Yeah, but I love this. This was definitely an Naruto moment. I love it. Rock Lee moment all the way. I still rooted for Bakugo. I'm not even gonna lie, bro, because Bakugo is such a nice character. He's a different character. He acts like a villain, but we know deep down he probably the biggest nerd out here, man. He wants to be the hero. He wants to be a hero more than anybody here, man. That's why he's acting so insane, right? Plus, his quirk displays that not all people in this universe are created equal. Like, aka Todoroki as well, but that boy a beast. I think Todoroki is the only one that can actually beat Bakugo. Aside from Midoriya, but Midoriya has a cheat code, right? Because his quirk was hand-delivered, right? By express mail. But Todoroki, he was genetically, created with a genetically chosen marriage to create him, bro. Yeah, Mama and Todoroki, when you think about it, he's disrespecting every single opponent because he's never going all out, because he's not using his fire side. That's even crazier, right? Imagine how strong that boy would be if All Might gave him the quirk, right? One for all. Now that boy would be broken because All Might started being a teacher at this school to find his successor, and then Midoriya just popped out of nowhere, right? So obviously, at some point, if there was no Midoriya, probably Todoroki would have gotten that, right, quirk. So imagine Todoroki with that additional quirk. I know that would piss off his dad even more. I love it. Let's go, man. Let's continue. This show's great. My Hero Academia.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Kanchan! What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm up next, so I was gonna hang in the waiting room.
It was your idea, wasn't it? That stupid, desperate plan of hers.
No.
You would come up with something that annoying. If we end
You're
up...
wrong.
Yeah, you're
That
wrong.
plan? Uraraka came up with it all on her own. I didn't know anything about it.
It was all
If
her.
that battle was harder than you thought it would be, then it's because of her strategy, not mine.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see a very interesting side here, because Bakugo low-key underestimated her, and now he's realizing, damn, these people actually have a fight in them, right? Right? Because, my man is determined to prove that he's the strongest one here, but now he's realizing, there are some talented people out here.
Hey, Bakugo. Playing the villain, huh?
Oh, how you were able to aim a powerful blast at a frail girl like that.
Bro, see, this is just not fair. Hey, bro, put some respect on Bakugo. My man treated her equally. He treated her fair. Like, what? He was supposed to go easy on her? This is a tournament. Like, yeah, it's unfair. Like, if you're gonna look at it from that point of view, it's unfair they gave him that opponent. And if he says that, then it's gonna be, oh, what do you mean by that? Like, why is everybody talking out to Bakugo? No, they all deserve to be slapped, bro. I'm sorry. They're disrespecting Uraraka by doing this.
I couldn't help but hold back against Shiozaki.
She completely overpowered you, Kaminari.
Yeah.
Can't you just let me have this?
Even if you've lost, you always keep looking ahead to what's next, Deku. This just means that I have to work harder now.
That's true.
Hey, true. He beat him.
Kirishima is the winner!
And my metal deficiency. Should have eaten
Metal-
more iron this morning.
Oh my god, metal deficiency is crazy hilarious. Come on. They basically have the same ability. They had to settle it up by arm wrestling, and my man lost on me because iron deficient. Shut the hell up. This show funny as hell.
Hey man, you put up a good fight.
I'll be watching. Good luck out there.
Is he fighting Todoroki or somebody else before him? Because I can't remember the draw. Nah, she's not okay, is she? She is? I thought she was faking it for a second. I thought she was gonna go back to the press.
Sorry for not picking up earlier, Daddy.
No, it's fine.
I want to help you guys out as soon as I can.
No, she's putting all this extra pressure on herself, and you can see the parents aren't doing that. Like, she's putting way too much on her. She's young, man. Give yourself time.
Ochako, there's no need for you to rush.
Yeah. They're the parents.
The very fact that you feel that way shows me you'll make a kind, caring hero one day.
She put on a brave face. Oh, that's Todoroki's dad.
I was looking for you.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Hi. So, what are you doing back here?
Yo, don't intimidate
I watched
him.
your fight against the brainwashing guy. Your power is pretty impressive. To create so much wind pressure just by flicking your fingers. It reminds me of another quirk. You seem to have much in common with All Might.
Oh, he connected too.
I guess I never thought about it that way.
I guess like father, like son, because Todoroki also connected it that he might have something to do with All Might.
Sorry, but I should get going.
Don't disgrace yourself or him by holding back.
Hey.
I refuse to rely on my old man's fire quirk. You see, I'm going to show him that I reject his power. And
I was about to say, I thought that he was here to intimidate Midoriya, but he actually complimented him and told him not to go easy on Todoroki because he wants him, right? I thought he was gonna be selfless, but no, he wants him to push him because he wants him to use the firepower, right? And Todoroki wants not to use it, right? So he can like show the big middle finger to his dad. Yeah, this is still messed up. Like their relationship, I need more on their relationship because yeah, he definitely, like he said, it's his duty. Like he put a duty on his son, which is a lot of pressure.
take first place without using it.
That's all I wanted to say. I apologize for bothering you.
Hey, he's being respectful at least.
Endeavor. I am not All Might.
What? What are you talking about?
And the same goes for Todoroki.
Ah, here we go.
He may be your son, but he isn't you.
Yo, I can respect that shit. Yo, that's interesting. I have a little story. This brought me back. Once I was walking down the street, and for no reason, I saw a dad and a kid, and they were like they just parked their car, and the dad told, and the kid was like 5 years old, right? And the dad told the kid, go get this and this from the trunk. And I was just passing by, right? And the kid took the big bag, and I guess it was too big for him, and he dropped it. And the dad, I guess he was like had this pent-up frustration from work or whatever was bothering him, but my man just started yelling at the top of his lungs at the kid, and he smacked him in front of me and like started shaking him for like a dumb thing. And even though it's not my business, like that's his kid and usually you shouldn't intervene or anything, I didn't want to intervene. I passed by, and in passing by I told him, "Sir, don't do that. He's gonna grow up hating you." And my man was so shocked. Like he corrected himself, like just stopped. I think he didn't even realize what he was doing over dumb shit, man. And he just looked at me and he was like, you know, he didn't say anything, but he didn't say anything. You get it? He didn't get into an argument with me. I felt like he understood what I meant, right? So he just stopped everything, picked up the bag and told the kid, go upstairs, right? It was a building. They lived there. So very interesting. That reminded me of that moment because Midoriya tried to correct Endeavor's way of thinking. Like, he's not you. Don't project your goals onto your kid. Now, Todoroki's relationship with his dad is interesting because, like I said in a few episodes back, it kind of reminds me of my relationship with my father back in the day. So, very interesting.
Midoriya, you've got All Might in your corner helping you out.
Todoroki.
It's my Shoto's duty to surpass All Might as the #1 hero.
If I were you, I'd be frustrated too.
It's no time to wallow. Use this next fight as a source of encouragement.
Yo, the beak is strong though.
So wise.
Big time by showing us some impressive moves. Also from the hero course is the good Midoriya!
Now, this is going to be a crazy matchup, man. This is going to be a crazy match. I'm so here for it. Next episode, I'm expecting to lose my voice, bro. What the hell is this going to be? This is going to be crazy. I'm just thinking, how can Midoriya beat him? Like, Midoriya doesn't have control over his powers. Yeah, sure, his power is great. But unless he can one-shot Todoroki, which I doubt it, right? He's going to break his arm or leg. So he probably has like 2-3 good hits in before he just collapses on his own, right? And meanwhile, Todoroki has a total control of his quirks, and he has 2 quirks and 2 very powerful quirks, ice and fire. So, I'm sorry, but I don't think Midoriya stands a chance without plot. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
So here we are.
And only one of us can win.
They may have more in common than they realize. They both have such an intense vibe about them.
Midoriya versus Todoroki!
Oh, we're getting it here? Why is he holding his hand like that? Is there an end credit scene? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there's an end credit scene. Yeah, preview. I'm not watching the preview. Why is he holding his hand like that? Like, is he gonna break his fingers? What? Yeah, okay. This he probably has a plan. Not gonna lie, but like I said, without plot, he's not winning. He's not winning because we saw Todoroki can freeze the whole stadium in a matter of seconds. How is he gonna to defend from that? He can't outrun that. I guess he can break it with a punch, but he's gonna break his arm, so he can only dodge for like 2 times, and that's it, right? So this is gonna be very interesting. And I just keep looking at Todoroki and that thing that I thought it was a birthmark, but it was actually his mom pouring boiling water on his face and leaving a scar. That's crazy, man. Like, his mother's crazy too. Like, I don't care how much you hate your dad. I don't care how much you hate his father, your husband. To pour boiling water on your kid's face is crazy. I'm sorry. She needs to be in a mental institution for that shit. But yeah, the father is definitely... Yo, Todoroki had it rough, man. I have a feeling, but from what he said so far, crazy, man. But yeah, in this fight, I don't know who to root for, right? Todoroki definitely has baggage, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. I kind of resonate with him, so I'm gonna root for him. And plus, he's OP. This is gonna be very interesting. Like, Midoriya might win, but I just don't see how. So, right? So this is very, very interesting. And the winner of this fight is gonna go up against Bakugo probably if the Beak doesn't beat him. So that's also interesting. Yo, this tournament is fun. This tournament is fun. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Love you. Enjoy. And bye.